So, forensic investigation tool that I have selected is Redline tool, and it is a free analysis tool that you can download from the internet. So, Redline tool is used to collect and analyze memory and disk-based artifacts, which are for example all running processes, file system metadata, registry data, event logs, network information services, and web histories and all. So basically, what the investigator does is they can use a collection script. We call it collection script, and we can configure a collection script and save this collection script to a USB drive, and then using this USB drive, you can investigator can go to the target machine, insert the USB drive, and execute this collection script. Then the collection script will execute. Afterwards, it will save the data, the collected data or the required investigation data to the USB drive, and then investigator can bring this USB back to the Redline analysis tool, and then use this tool to analyze the data. That is the basic way of how we can use this Redline tool and all. So basically, talking about the functionality of the Redline, there are two types of functionality. First of all, collection data and the analysis of data. Collection data, there are three types of collection data, which is standard collect, comprehensive collect, and the IOC search collection. IOC stands for the indicator of compromise. Collector is a script of, or the collector is a script that will automate collection of forensic data from a target system. Basically, the standard collector will gather minimum amount of data. Comprehensive collector will gather most amount of data, such as process information, network details, registry data, services and all. The IOC search collector will collect data based on the indicator of compromise. So this could be anything such as hashes, IP addresses, domain names, or anything else that we have seen from previous incidents. So for my demonstration, I have been using comprehensive collector. Now, using comprehensive collector will take a huge time to collect data from the target machine. So in my demonstration, as I said, I'll be selecting comprehensive collector, and this is the comprehensive collector. You can collect can be created only for the Windows or Linux and the Apple OS. So you can edit the scripts as for the requirement. So you can tick in or tick out as per the requirement. Now in here, as you can see, the memory data will be collected. Now in comprehensive collector, you can investigator will collect almost everything from the target machine: network details, tasks and services, persistent mechanisms, browser histories, and all. So you can save this collector to a external device also, or a USB device, and then you can use this collector to run on the target machine and execute. And so the script is saved as a .bat file in Windows machine, and then when the collector is executed, it will automatically save the details of the gathered details will be saved on the USB machine, USB device itself. So as for the demonstration purpose, I used a Windows 7 machine, and I infected that machine with a WannaCry malware or the ransomware, and then I use this comprehensive collection script to execute and gather all the required details from the target machine, and then I bring back the and then I bring back it to the Redline machine, and then collect analysis, and then I perform the analysis part. So in analysis part, this is how it looks like. You can see all the details in the GUI. So first of all, system information is here, and as you can see, it's a Windows 7 machine using home basic one and service pack 1, and the machine has a 4 GB of RAM and everything. Yes, so our processors. So here where we can identify any malicious processes, but it doesn't give any indicator whether this process is malicious or not, but it has these hash values and other parameters that you can do some analysis and groundwork and all to identify if this process is a malicious process or not. Now, as I said, I used WannaCry malware to infect the target machine. So as you can see, the WannaCry service is process is running was running on the machine, and then if you analyze this WannaCry process, you can see if you got the details and all, you can see the device detail. Now the file, of course, is stored in the C user desktop of the machine, target machine. So in the desktop there's a WannaCry decrypted.exe file is on the machine, and then the MD5 what you call the hash value is there. You can see, if you're not sure if this is a malicious process or not, you can always use a VirusTotal kind of a online platform to make sure whether the processors are malicious or not. And if you search it in here, 90% of the malware vendors gives that this is a malicious website, malicious process and all. And yes, likewise, you can use this. You can analyze the processors and all, and identify whether if there are any malicious or malicious processes are running. Also hierarchical process, and you can see in this for the WannaCry decryptor, the process, it has a child process called task.svc.exe, and you can do further analysis on that also, and this is stored in this directory, task.svc.exe. And yes, also there are two processes are running under the same name, so you can analyze those stuff also. Using file systems also, you can see whether what are the file systems is running, and if there are any malicious files and all. You can use this to identify. They are also having the MD5 hash of the file, so you can, as I showed below before, you can use the VirusTotal kind of online portals to identify whether these files are malicious or known malicious or not. So now in here, the WannaCry, these are the what I call some files that are encrypted by the WannaCry ransomware. And yes, so you can, this Redline tool is a great tool for to do the forensic investigation, as it shows everything in one place. And also the registry information is also there, where the investigator can see if there are any registry edits and all happened in the machine. And also persistence and Windows services, running Windows services and all, you can see. And the users, especially you can investigator can see whether when the users are logged on and the last login details are there. And if there is a unusual or a suspicious logging event, you can investigator can analyze more about the logging as well. And also the tasks details and the ports of the target machine, or the, say for example, if this is if the target machine is established with a established connection with a command and control server, you can investigator can see that current that what do you call that connection in using ports and all. So also the web history, URL browser histories and cookie histories, also file downloads also can be seen in here. Now if you see that now since I've been download this WannaCry from the website called GitHub, so you can see. Yes, now this github.githubusercontent.com is the place where I download the ransomware, and it says it's a manual download, and you can see more details about it also, where the file is stored and from which source URL is from which source URL that the file was taken from and everything like that. So the web history, web download history, URL browser history and everything can be analyzed from the Redline tool. So not only Windows but Linux and other iOS also can be used to analyze from the Redline tool. Thank you, and that's it, my presentation.